Yeah, I mean, I think, first of all, it's a good opportunity after, a long time just going against each other and seeing the same faces and playing against your teammates every day to go and work your craft against, different scheme, different people. So I think it's a really good opportunity for, us as a group offensively to just, come together and just keep building on what we've been doing throughout the first 2 weeks of camp.
You saw Xavier Gibson last year, kind of the training camp feel-good story, makes the roster as a undrafted guy. What can he add to this offense this year, kind of as a fully acclimated slot receiver, and how have you maybe seen that throughout the offseason and now as he's coming back from the hamstring injury?
Yeah, I mean, Zay he just does things the right way. He's a good kid, good man, I should say. I mean, every time he's out there, he just makes plays, right? So after, your first year, rookie year in the league, there's just a lot of learning, a lot of, figuring out yourself, figuring out how things or how things work. And, I think he has a really good opportunity to come and take a huge jump going to his second year.
Now that the offensive line has kind of started to come together as far as Morgan and everyone coming back, how important is this next stretch with everybody intact up front to kind of just get a glimpse at, another scheme kind of rushing at you and all of that?
Yeah, I mean, like I said with the joint practices, it is a good opportunity just to see something different, right? You get so used to just doing what your defense does, and obviously that's not how it works throughout the season. So it'll be good for not just the O-line, but that's us as a group just to, get different looks, handle different blitzes and different things like that our defense doesn't give us. So, I think it's going to be really important, to these next couple joint practices, starting with Washington and throughout the preseason, to just keep building chemistry.
Tyler, what's it like as a player at this point in camp? For those of us who have never gone through this, at this point, like 2 weeks in, like, how do you feel as a player? Like, I know, like, there's anticipation of first preseason game and all that, but what does it feel like for you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a grind, right? You start getting into this, 12, 13, however many practices in. And, I mean, it's a dog days a little bit, but that's kind of the beauty of camp. It's kind of when, as a group, when things start kind of, when everybody's tired and, you don't want to be out there practicing or whatnot. That's kind of, when you come together as a team and as a group and really start building those bonds when you're kind of going through those hard dog days together. So, obviously it sucks a little bit. Just, you start getting a little more sore and, like I said, you're tired, but I also think it's, the beauty of it is you really kind of come together as a team to kind of get to those dog days and also really kind of find out a lot about yourself.
Who keeps you focused, or how do you keep focused, like, through those days? I mean, like, we're standing on the sideline and heat, just dying, like, trying, like, let's get through the day. How do you keep your focus as a player?
Yeah, I mean, it's been hot. I feel like hotter than normal. The humidity's been bad, but I think for me and us as a group, it's kind of just, right foot, left foot, right? Just one play at a time. I mean, we're going to be out there practicing no matter what. So there's no point to, sit out there and mope about it, right? We're going to be there practicing. We're all doing something we love. Not just something we love, but something we get paid well to do. So I think it's just, next play mentality, right foot, left foot. And I think that's kind of what we do well as a team right now.
The first thing I'm looking forward to, defensive lineman, just execute, man. Just be dominant, execute to a high level. I know last year we didn't execute like I wanted to or like we wanted to in the consistency level, and just continue to execute at a super high level on a consistency base and just work with each other when it come down to the games, when it come down to the pass rush, when it come down to the run game and different things like that. So to be consistent and to execute at a high level is the first thing. And then the second thing is going against a different team, and they got amazing football players on the other side. You got a great rookie quarterback coming in. You got two great receivers over there. You got a great Alabama running back man over there. So going against those great football players on another team is going to be an unbelievable challenge and an unbelievable opportunity for iron sharpening iron. So,
hey, Quinnen, there's been a few with some of these joint practices, some fights and whatnot. Obviously, you probably saw the Giants and Lions late in the day. As a veteran, how do you kind of handle that thing? That element of it, and maybe try to keep your teammates from getting sucked into that kind of stuff?
I think the biggest thing, just keep the main thing the main thing. It's going to get hot outside during joint practice, man. It's going to be feisty out there. You're going to get another teammate, another person, another opposition, things like that. But the main thing, if you throw a punch in the game, man, you're out the game. So we try to go into, me, CJ, Sauce, and Jermaine, all those, Quincy, and all those leaders like that. We just speak to the defense as, man, we go into every single practice, every single day is to treat it as a game when it come down to flags, when it come down to execution, when we come down to being consistent. So joint practice is another day to work that same thing, to be the discipline and to be disciplined and also to be execution, especially when it come down to those activities.
What do you feel like you get out of these joint practices? Obviously, instead of hitting your own teammates on the other side of the ball, what are the things you get out of these things? What's beneficial?
You get a lot of stuff out of it, man, especially when you're going against a great receiving core that they have, a great running back, and a great rookie quarterback that they have, especially Washington in itself, and a great offensive line that they have. Going against a different body frame, a different body type, a different person, a different attributes, different things like that, different scheme. So to be able to apply what you learned throughout those 2 weeks we've been in training camp and to apply it in another team in a game atmosphere aspect is going to be a good thing. So.
Quinnen, what have you thought of the pass rush so far in training camp? I guess from day one until now, and I guess are you guys sort of getting closer to what you feel like could be sort of the ceiling for this group?
I don't really necessarily think it's a ceiling. I think we all got room to grow, no matter what year we in, what accolades we have, what opportunities we had in the past and now. So just to really focus down on the pass rush so far, it's been good, man. You're seeing guys like Will McDonald, who's explosive, who's edge rushing, who's taking another jump this year to have an explosive year. You're seeing guys like Michael Clemens, who's known as a power rusher, bringing out finesse rushes and bringing out the jab swipes and the different things like that. And then you see a guy like Kinlaw, who's an unbelievable force. Just work on his pass rush game and the different things that he could do at a great level. And me, myself, always trying to learn, always trying to get better every single day and working against John Simpson, who's an unbelievable guard and an unbelievable challenge every single day when it comes down to pass rushing and getting out the air. And so every single day, man, we try to get better. Every single day, we try to do the right thing when it comes down to working with each other and also affecting the quarterback. So I can't wait to see it on a real actual game day. So,
hey, Quinnen.
Last one here.
Quinnen, can you just speak about, where you feel like your journey has been from, coming in obviously as a high round pick and ascending the way you have to the point where last year you started to really get some serious recognition. Where do you go from here?
I think I've been doing a great job of just going in a direction of positivity and going in a direction of just learning every single year and doing the things I need to do to get better every single year. And I just think I'm going to just stay on that same track, stay on that same level, man. Just get better every single year, learn from guys outside of this building, guys inside of this building, coaches, anything I can, man, just to be a sponge every single day to get better and just to keep ascending every single year and getting better and better. So that's really the main focus on my journey or the future journey of what I want to do. So.